Hi there, Gina with Gina's Crafting Spot here with a Die Cut Thursday, and I am doing a layout about my son, and I'm using this awesome um, die cut from the art booking cartridge, and I printed that out. It's a whole background, and I printed it out at 11.5 inches. Of course, with a Cricut, you could do it any size. I decided to do a full page, and I've really never done anything like this before, so it's kind of, you know, just bear with me. Um, so I just decided to color the whole thing, just different colors. I'm doing it about my son, and so I figured like the primary colors might work best. And what I have in that little cup, instead of water, I decided to use some of my homemade glimmer mist. It's just shimmery, there's no color to it. So now when I look, at my die cut up close, you could see it's kind of glittery. So yeah, so I am just coloring with some just Michael's, the Cheapy Kids watercolors. They used them for a while and then I just took them because they don't really paint too often. So I just decided to take them. And they work fine. I just wanted something easy and quick to play with. So yeah, those cartridges, the Cricut cartridges have, especially that art booking one, they have some awesome giant um, die cuts like this, like that span the whole page, some, little pieces or like maybe a row of maybe hearts or I don't know, just a ton of different things. So I think I'm going to be totally fine doing a whole series using die cuts because there are just a million of them on there. So you can see I'm just using that glimmer mist as my water and putting the color on, nothing special. And I didn't wait for the layers to dry. Luckily nothing turned brown. Um, yeah. So then I'm gonna clean up my space and dry up that die cut. And it's not, fancy in any way. It's just, just fun for my son's picture. So I figure it works. And then I couldn't decide if I wanted to leave that white and put the pattern on the back, or I just tried a few things before doing it, and this is what I decided on. So there I am, just using my ATG to put down some of that adhesive so I could stick it to the white piece of cardstock after I dried it. And yeah, it worked out fine. I mainly put it on the big pieces. I didn't feel like using the glue. Well, I tried, and it just was going too slow. And there, of course, I thought it was just something on it, and ow, see, I said, ow. My wire broke or something, or frayed, so I had to throw that cutter away. But yeah, that hurt, that poked me. So, I'm adding this to that pretty blue cardstock. And then I end up thinking I'm going to do something there to the side, and I don't, so I'm going to cut that blue part off later. So there's a picture of my adorable little baby. I think he was only 2, or I want to say 2 or almost 2. No, not even. He was probably smaller. I don't know. I have to find the date. Um, but yeah, I decided to mount on a piece of that green cardstock that I got from, it was just in my stash. It's, I think, from a watercolor, not watercolor. Yeah, from a watercolor pad that I had. So that piece was just loose, so I grabbed that for the green. And then those are how I store all of my scrap papers. Just pieces of whatever. So I'm trying to find different colors to use. And, oh, sorry, I'm yawning. So I'm just putting a few layers on the photo. And I've never really done a layout like this before, so it was kind of throwing me. If there's so much going on in the background, how am I supposed to embellish and put stuff like all over? I kind of felt like that was a lot going on right there. And I'm going to add some yellow. And there's my new cutter, not new cutter, but there's the cutter that, you know, I decided to go back to because the other one's broken. And of course it gets stuck, so I have to change the blade. Just so much cutter drama. So just trimming it down. I think I got rid of all of it on the bottom, but that's okay, I don't mind. So that's where I'm going to put the photo up high, but I decided to get a little piece of cardstock or something for the back of it, or just to, you know, sit under it. So I'm going to cut a piece, and then I'm going to use my Cuttlebug to put a design in this banner that I'm making right now, just out of red scrap cardstock, no print, no design on it. So it's going to go there, and then I'm going to use my Cuttlebug. And there I am doing that. So I got to cut it down so I could, well, not I have to, but I cut it down so it could fit in the folder there. So I kind of just got the piece that I want at the bottom. I made my Cuttlebug sandwich. Sorry, this part isn't fast forwarded. And I just use this kind of like a diamond plated. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so there it is, and I'm going to trim it down in a sec. And then all I'm going to do on this layout is I have some Cars stickers that I've had for a while, and you know, Tyler and Kylie both were into Cars, the movies. So I decided to just use that on this layout, filling up the little holes with Cars since he is driving the van. And you could see from the side his cute little smile. He was like so excited. It was so adorable, so cute. I'm glad we got that photo of him. So yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to put that. And it is not gonna stay like that. That's how it looks. I kind of lost some of the footage. So see, I just put all the little cars around it, the title with some stickers, Look Mom. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I thank you so much for watching. I'll